How's it gangin' dudes? Welcome back to the channel. And today, for our second video, we have some internal polling that shows Andrew Yang, it's an opinion poll of Yang Gangers who think that Andrew Yang should come out the bait swing and go on the offensive a little bit. Now, the poll is neck and neck. I'm getting ready to show you that here in a second. But I just want to let you guys know that the Pete Booty, that video right here, a yellow dollar sign. Yeah. Yep. Went a whole day of 20 hours and I only got a yellow dollar sign. So, you know, I'm still definitely considering a Patreon. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Also, Yang just went on Ellen and corrects her over some whipped cream gate. It's kind of a clickbait title, but it's all in good fun. You know, he definitely talks about whipped cream gate and UBI and how it's definitely not Ellen's idea first. It's definitely Yang's idea first. So I'm just putting it out there. Yeah, Ellen. Okay, all right. Ellen might be Yang. I don't know. We're liking her. She's doing good stuff, guys. Doing good stuff. But let's get into this internal polling. All right. So opinion poll. What sort of strategy should Andrew Yang bring to the Politico PBS December debate in LA, which is going to be tomorrow at this is the one I'm wanting. Last Democratic presidential primary debate 2019, the last before the debates move to early voting states, will air live from La Jolla Marymount University in Los Angeles on Thursday at 8 p.m. on PBS. Mark your calendars, guys. Mark your calendars. After days of intense negotiations, it seems December Democratic debate will go ahead as scheduled. So, what type of strategy should Andrew Yang bring to this debate? At first, it was overwhelmingly strong and bold, answer skillfully, then expose other candidates' flaws, and essentially going on the offensive, getting in a back and forth, exposing the other candidates, how bad they are compared to you, and getting your talk time expanded, right? But a soon intellectual answer questions with examples of strong data, #math, was coming up on a close second. 2.7k votes and 235 likes. Okay, so this is just Yang Gang. We're just pulling Yang Gang here on this channel. So that's going to consist of conservatives, liberals, progressives, you name it, centrists, middle of the road. We've got everybody here on this channel because this channel is literally a place for open, free exchange of ideas. So, let's see here. The bottom two at the same time. And I kind of agree. You know, definitely whenever you have to refute some stuff, don't just refute it, go after them, but use strong examples of data and math. It doesn't look like you have nothing to do but attack people, because that's not really what you're doing. You're issuing corrections. Well, let me correct you about UBI and how it's not a Trojan horse and how it is better than Medicare for all, as well as my healthcare plan. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm talking about. This person says, John Kaim, politics is entertainment. Just watch CNN. The more entertaining he is, the nifty one-liners, quick jokes, and calling out other candidates, the better he will do. That's just the way it is. That's taking a very pragmatic approach, and I appreciate that. I think it's true. Definitely, I think it's true. Let's see here. I would say the bottom two, but not in a way that sounds patronizing, but to just make it clear how his policies are superior. Right. I would agree. So somebody says nobody wants to see him go up there and pussyfoot for 2 hours. He did that for 5 debates straight. 4 was actually pretty good on his part. He barely made this debate. If he doesn't attack now, he's finished. Like it or not, it's a strong opinion, and he has a point. You know, he definitely needs to make a splash. He needs to be seared into the brains of the viewers, as well as doing something, saying something to get him in the, if he can make a week-long news cycle only about him, whatever he does on the debate, you know what I mean? Whether he slap an old lady. I'm just joking, don't do that. Of course he wouldn't. I'm just saying though, something outlandish, something crazy, something to get attention. People might disagree with me, and some people down here do disagree with me. Somebody says, sort of all three. Be assertive and skillfully answer questions, including questions prior, while contrasting himself with policy and real-world examples. People need to emotionally connect and be able to see a difference within the scope of policy. This is how I want him to expose candidates, not do a back-and-forth point-finger thing. His personality already shines through, and getting into a tit-for-tat will not be him. Okay. So, hey, like it or not, it's a good opinion. Attacking other candidates will ruin a large thing he has going for him, not pointing fingers, just address solutions. But the thing is, he also needs to, nobody's really pushing back on any of these candidates. So if the moderators don't do it, that might be a good way for Yang to differentiate himself, saying, hey, look, he is strong enough to go after Trump. If Trump's going to sit here and meme on him, he can do the same thing right back. But yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of different people have all kinds of different takes here. So you guys make sure you go down here, and if you haven't seen this poll yet, go ahead and vote. You know what I mean? So he has to be a little more aggressive, push on other candidates, expose them, make the debate a real debate. Hey, I don't necessarily disagree. If anything doesn't get enough airtime, he's doomed. He has to argue with other candidates so he can get more time and also totally own them in a debate. Start with Booty. This dude copies everyone else, so you should be able to melt his defense instantly. He's got to show people he is both tough and compassionate. People are worried about his foreign policies and are concerned about his ability to assert himself with our allies and enemies. Let's go. Pay attention. Okay, yeah. Hey, Yang Gang, you know what I'm saying? All the above. Hey, I feel you. He needs to stop being so nice and monotone. I want some damn passion like Bernie. I love Yang, but you can't be so boring. I feel like I have more emotion than I try to convert people. Okay. I think we all agree. Screw the high road. That's how people lose. So that was the actual... that was the first one. Take the high road, stick to the answers, and avoid altercation. Hardly anybody voted for that. So, being as people like a mix of the two, I found this refutation strategies. Now, your main goal when responding to your opponent's case is to make their next speech more difficult. The harder you make them work, the higher the chance they will miss something or they will screw up. Further, the time you spend responding is a good time to highlight the flaws and assumptions made by their position. Exposing those flaws and thoroughly destroying their arguments is a good use of your time in this case. So, to go on offense, the number one goal of any refutation strategy is to generate offense. Even if this is assuming that somebody challenges him or the moderator say, why is your proposal this good? He can easily point to somebody else and say, this is why mine is better compared to so-and-so, a front runner, right? So even if you prove in general that all your opponent's arguments are not true, that is not enough to win the round. You need to be able to go a step further and show that they say you should do is what they say you should do is actively bad. The way that you in general go about generating offense is through the use of turns. So, of course, they talk about turns in different, in a debate. So, make sure you step in and whenever you need to. If somebody's giving you mistake, just stop them. You know what I mean? Say something. So, to go on defense, the main strategy people use defensively is a variation of the no warrant argument. The argument is simple enough, as it implies that there is no real reason backing a claim. However, when making this type of argument, it is important to specify what logical link is missing specifically. In the absence of that explanation, these arguments are often dismissed as trivially weak. In addition to simply denying individuals links and warrants, another successful type of defense argument is the non-unique. This argument is very useful as it says that the impact occurs both affirmative and negative worlds. As a result, the bias for comparison, that argument is not useful as a justification for one side or the other. Thus, non-unique arguments is successful often enough to undo an entire argument. Now, I would say that if I was to play devil's advocate, I would say that, coming out too strong might make you seem like you don't have anything to back up your own ideas. So that's why with strong and bold, I said answer skillfully, then expose candidates' flaws. Not to just come out attacking, but here's my answer to this question. This is why my position's better, and then it's better compared to, say, Biden, Bernie, or whoever. You know what I mean? Booty, whoever. And I think that might be the best way for Andrew Yang to go. at the very least, if he gets in some digs on some sort of front runner, at least he'll make the media rounds for a couple extra days. It'll boost his campaign. It'll boost his everything. You know what I mean? So I don't know what exactly his plans are going to be for this debate. But the consensus on this channel is here. Some sort of a mix between intellectual and strong and bold. So Yang, if anybody on the campaign watches this channel at all, I'll try to get this poll up 17 hours ago just in case anybody from the campaign surfs the internet and sees something like this. Maybe they get some examples. I'm just trying to help out. You know what I mean? What the Yang gang wants to see from Yang. It's an internal poll. It is what it is. So I don't know. Maybe you guys disagree. Maybe he shouldn't go on the offensive at all. I'm curious to know in the comment section below. So make sure you smack like. Make sure you comment down below. That's really all I got for you guys today. Go over here and smash the like on this and maybe, you know, come down here and debate with us and leave your ideas and stuff like that. You know, it is what it is. Says no more Mr. Nice Guy. See, I like a lot of these things. Like, you guys are just awesome. But this guy, look, here's a talk about devil's advocate. Ew, WTF, why y'all want to fight? That's like the whole campaign is not to be like other politicians who, surprise, do nothing but fight to get nowhere. The thing is, Tulsi Gabbard, you can take out other candidates that way. You know, if Yang is a realist and he's like, okay, maybe I might not necessarily win the general. I could get there. Maybe I might not win it. Maybe I want to run as Bernie's VP, something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what his idea is. I really don't. So, but we'll see. We'll see tomorrow, right? 8 o'clock, PBS, boys, PBS. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys enjoyed this internal polling that we did, and pretty much all I got for you guys. If I have a third video, something pops up with a Pete Booty or Warren, somewhere like that, or you know, maybe Jimmy Dore brings something to my attention, I'll let you guys know, and I'll hop back on here. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. 1, 2, 3.